Hello and welcome back to another episode of Distant Worlds Universe, the Extended Universe mod. Alright, this is our potential colony. We're building a colony ship right now and we're going to the Yogami system to get that one colonized. It's right at the edge of our influence here. And I went into the designs a little bit earlier and we've got a passenger ship lined up. I got that designed and on the books. And there's also another potential colony up here at Akdar, but it's too far away right now. If we take a look at this, it is like an independent planet. When our exploration ship was here last time, so it had some freighters just hanging around. There was no base. See, it says independent right here, so that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. One of the other empires might come along and just scoop it up. But, alright, and we've got our exploration ships still on auto. They're all over the place here. And I'm not going to check each system in a circle around as we expand out. I'm going to try to do this from a macro point. I'm going to try to use the expansion planner as much as possible instead of trying to eyeball everything that's here. So, for example, this planet right here is right next to our first colony in our home system. So I'll show you that. So here's our colony right here, one we started out at, and we've got another planet here that we can colonize. I'm not going to do that right at the moment, but we can. And we've got some other planets here in our home system. Oh, we lost our scientist. No. We don't judge. Incompetence and extreme grumpiness. Okay, so what is... How many... Oh, well, we got one scientist still on the payroll here. And he's conducting research. So I've got all these gas giants right here. And I think if I've got... I think I'll build one more construction ship and then have him just go around and put some mining stations. Not all of them, but these planets right here will definitely are producing a lot of resources that I can take advantage of. See, I'm not going to put one there. That one, possibly. And probably not. Maybe. And maybe, I'm not sure yet. Okay, now this one right here has Silicon and Osalia. And I don't know if I've... Yep, I think he's just mining this right here. I can put a mining station there also. But let me check, because I might already have ordered that up. Yep, I've got a construction ship ready, or ordered up to. It's been a couple days since I played this. He's going to build a mining station on that planet with the silicon. And I've got one heading towards Radial 10. So we're going to go here, pan out just a little bit, and we've got a mining station ordered up for this one also. So the rest of them I might come back to. I might do one here. But in the meantime, let's see what our construction yard... No, actually, I want to see how far along our colony ship is. 2 components left unbuilt. So it is almost finished. So we're going to select it, and it's going to be right here. And when it is done, it will go colonize Yogami. Now research. We've got point defense, accelerated construction, and medical systems currently up and running research-wise. Now, after accelerated construction, I'm hoping we can try to build this wonder, the Bakura's high-speed shipyards, unless someone else gets to it first. But that's going to take a lot of money, and I'll try to have the funds available for that. But after that, I'm going to focus on getting some of this other construction research done. And see, we've got the new thrusters and maneuvering. Now, if I Now here on the thruster and maneuvering jets, this will just improve what's already there, so I won't have to do too much there. And then we can improve our warp drive, our hyperdrive. Okay. So our income right now is 10. We've got a cash flow of 67, bonus income of 27. I think that bonus income, yep, spaceport income. And as soon as we let a few other things finish up, I'm going to probably design a resort base, and then we'll get that in. All right, let me crank up the speed just a little bit here. Now we do have one empire that we have come across. So let's look at this. The Kubende. They're a democracy. They have one colony so far. So they're cautious with us. We're in the plus. They're cautious with us. So let's go ahead and actually send them a small gift. We'll start the process now. And that way we'll start to build up. Now, that's right, I don't want to look at this. Okay, our colony ship is done. And so we're a monarchy. All right, they're a democracy. Our ignorance of your strange alien ways causes us to distrust you. But they like our style of government, so that's a plus. That is definitely a plus. Okay, the colony ship, we see here, it is selected, and we have a path. So it is heading out. And soon we will have our first official colony outside of our home system. I don't like this storm. It damaged my scout when it was in there. Let's see, what do we have here? See, we've got hydrogen in there, and that hydrogen is what we're going to need. Okay, we've got medical systems done, and which means what's next? Entertainment systems. Okay, so when that's done, then we'll be able to design our rec center. And I can't remember if I have anything queued up here. All right, while that is happening, I wanted to go over this. Here's how I like to play, mostly on manual, but I turn on suggestions because sometimes I miss things. So if you go to your Empire Policy screen right here, it's the fourth button over. Depending on the mod you have, these graphics will all be different. So it says Open Empire Policy screen, and this is where you can control how automated or manual your game is going to be. And I start at the top here, so suggest new treaties, suggest war and trade, control manually under diplomacy, gifts wise, yeah. Economy and trade, just keep everything at normal and selected. Intelligence missions. I don't mind missions being suggested to us, and I've got everything turned on as far as that goes. Colonization, yes, please suggest. Colonies, facility building, yes, suggest. Don't build anything without me knowing about it. And now, here, allow building facility, robot troop foundry. I don't have that checked. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I feel like the game should unfold for me. Tax rates, control manually. I try to keep track of that myself. Research and design, control everything manually. And at some point, if the game gets a little too convoluted, then I come back in here and turn some of these things on. So now here, select which design sub-roles you want automatically upgraded. So I do have a few of these checked. Resort base and research monitoring station. Some of the things that I don't really need to check constantly on. Suggest new ships and bases, but I hardly ever go. There's a button up here that you can actually just order these up automatically, the ships. I try not to do that. Troop recruitment, control manually. War and attacks, please suggest. And boarding and capture. This I have checked, and then I've just gone in here and chosen the things that I want to. You can take a look at these and see which ones you want to do if you're playing a game. And fleet formation, control manually. I've never had this one on automated, so I don't know what will happen. I think I've watched a few Let's Plays where they've had this and the fleets get just built, and I might try that one of these days. Okay, so we've got this, this here has hydrogen, this gaseous cloud here. I can't remember what's here. Okay, so this one has hydrogen also. So I'm going to get this construction ship built. So let me go in here. We'll just order it from our docking yard here, construction ship. And when that's finished, I'm going to send it out here and build a gas mining station. This will be a fueling point that we can use at the edge of our influence. All right, Yogami 5 has been colonized. Our first official colony. So let's go in here, and we've got a nice little gas station here. And there are a lot of resources in this system. So we're going to come in here and set up our, I'm going to get this back down to normal speed so stuff doesn't happen without me paying attention to. And alright, so here we got that, and we're going to bring up the colony screen for Yogami 5. I'm going to keep the tax rate at 0 until I start getting some happiness build up. So let's check our population. Okay, well, they approve of our tax rate of 0%. That's good. They're beginning to develop. 10% happiness because of our empire's leader. A little short on resources, so I'll take a look at resources here in a bit. But this planet produces its own set of resources here that we can take advantage of. I can't remember what. Let's see. Select a colony. I'll have to close this screen. Okay, the one thing I want to do here is just get a one troop, one unit of troops. Okay, so here we go. So it's producing carbon fiber, iridium, and rufidium ale. All right. Now, once we get our colony established, do like to just get our basic small spaceport going. And all right, so we've got our newest construction ship, the Blind Way, is finished up. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the Blind Way, and I'm going to right-click right in here, and we're going to build a gas mining station. All right, point defense is done. Wow. And okay, I've got to turn on some research here. So weapons. So point defense. Let's see if I can find it. New mod. Not used to where all the... Not used to... to where the research is at. Okay, shipboarding. Here's our point defense. I can improve point defense, or... And I think I will install some point defense weapons on our space station too. But other than that, we've got... Now I can start adding to our ground forces. Armored, okay, yeah, we're going to do this. And then nuclear devastator. Bombard weapon. Alright, that's Intimidator Surge, improvement to Intimidator Surge. Epsilon. Alright, let me look at these blasters here, because we're going to actually take this, and now here, this is required for us to research gravitic resonance, improvements to Maxis blasters. But where do I want to go from here? I can improve the Maxis blaster one more time, or start branching off. Now if I go to Shatter Force Laser, what's I can't remember what resource the Shatter Force Laser requires. Alright, so we have Phaser Cannon, Impact Assault Blaster, Maxis, and Shatter Force. So damage 7, range 320. Damage 8, 260. Damage 12, 220. More damage, shorter range. Damage 9, 200 for phaser cannons. So here I can extend this out on the impact assault. So let's go ahead and start this research. The range is shorter, but the damage is going to be double. I mean, it's going to be the same range as what I've got now, but the damage will be twice as much. So let's order that up. And then high-tech and industrial. Let's scroll down here. We've got... Alright, let's go ahead and get Marshy Swamp. And then we'll go ahead and improve the command center, which is maintenance savings 0. So we start to be able to save a little money when we improve these systems like that. Okay, so that's going. We've got our second colony. We have a spaceport being constructed now. Since we have the point defense, let's jump into the design screen, go to our bases, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to auto upgrade the design, and whatever that'll, if it needs it, it'll upgrade it, and then we're going to go then I'll manually upgrade and add our weapons. So here's our excess energy output. Well, I can add a lot more weapons on here if I wanted to, plus shields. I've got a lot of energy. So where are we at? Point defense cannons. Let's go ahead and put 5 on there. Now when our tech finishes up on that weapon, we'll swap these out. Alright. Also, I believe we can put a few of these torpedoes on here. We'll do 2 of them. And while I've got this going, it's got 2,000 shields right now. I'd like to get it up to at least 5,000. That's going to take a little bit of time. Alright, we'll leave that at 2,300. We'll save that. A little bit more money, but that's okay. Alright, that gives our spaceport a little bit better of a selection of equipment and some point defense. Okay, now our construction ship, the Blind Way, is heading toward the Algara Gloom to build our gas mining station. Alright, we have a new spy. Now, alright, so our intelligence agent is now just going to do this. We're just going to leave him do counter intel in our home system. Okay. Now let's see how our gift made out here. Alright, we are now up to a +6 with the Kubendes. So let's go ahead and send him another gift. We've got some bonus income coming in. That's nice. I'll take a look at that here. Another small gift. Never hurts. A little bribe. Never hurts. Okay, spaceport income. I wonder what's going on here. Must be freighters. And we have a measly 3-ship fleet here. Oh, we've encountered a new empire in the Nuralak system, the Tanab Authority, which is a pirate faction. I hate pirates. Where's that? Okay, they must be fairly distant from us here. Let's pull up our... Oh yeah, look, they're way up in the upper right. Akdar. They did take that over, so... They were independent. Maybe they still are. Let's see. I don't think so. Yep, the Kubendes. So that was an independent system when we first came through it with our scout. Now it belongs to the Kubendes. Alright, while our scouts have been out for a little bit, let's go ahead and go back into the expansion planner. Now we just have, now if I should click show low quality colonies, I believe it goes below a certain percentage. And I can't remember what the percentage is. It's like 50 or 50 something. But this tells us our opportunities if we absolutely have to have a planet, even if it's a crappy planet. Now, let's go ahead and, since we don't see anything else here, we're going to order up a colony ship. Now you can do it here, but you can also do it, which sometimes I like to do that, by clicking on the planet itself. So we'll go back into here. All right, let me pause this. Ooh, free trade agreement already. I missed that. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to potential colony. We're going to click on the planet, and then down here we can order up a colony ship right from there. And it's going to cost us 7,500. So we'll go ahead and do that. And under construction right now is the Lawless Novelty. All right, let's go to our message board here. We recommend a free trade agreement. I agree. That is a good start here. Would you like some Nephthys wine? I would. Let's take it. Free trade agreement. We'll give you a gift for that, and Actarians. Okay, so we're going to colonize that, our closest neighbor. Wondering where to establish your next colony? We can reveal the location of an independent colony for 20,000 credits. That's outrageous. All right, income. Look at this, 37,000 credits coming from spaceport income. Colony tax revenue. This is the one that I like to keep track of because I don't like to rely on this. It fluctuates. It's like a stock market down here. But this one stays fairly stable. So I like to use this as my base and then see what our expenses are. So we're doing pretty good. And what else? I'm gonna think about, should be the rec center, right? So entertainment systems. So now we can actually design a rec center. I might do that in between episodes. And then we can think about where we want to put a resort base. All right, let me back out here. Okay, what are you? What's the matter with you? Oh, you okay? Never mind. You were just leaving that system. Constantly check this because it's going to. What's that? Continental moon. Where's that at? Ooh, that's. Ooh, look at that. I wonder if I have. Wonder if it's within range. Yeah, if I try to expand too fast, it comes back and bites you, but that's another colony. Quality 84%. I don't know if I can... It says I can. Let's do it. Alright. So we have another ship going. So a new spy appeared. Good. I should have two. Yep. Alright. And we'll go back into Expansion Planner. And now we have 2 new colony ships ordered up. Where's our... Oh, okay, right here. We've got one here. Oh, Cabendes. Yes, thank you. So right now we have a trade agreement with them. Alright, they're up to +9. And let's go ahead and just give them just a little bit, another little small gift. Alright. so far so good. It's coming along. We've got our extended range gas station coming in down here, and here's our neighbors, the Kubende, and it's time to take a break. So thanks for joining me for this episode of Distant Worlds Universe, and we will catch you later.